Hi friends, welcome back. So today's story that I want to read to you, you may recognize some of it because you probably heard of the Three Little Pigs. This is very similar, but this is called the Three Ninja Pigs. It's by Corey Rosen Schwartz and illustrated by Dan Santat. Alright, let's go ahead and get started and see the story of the Three Ninja Pigs. Once upon a dangerous time, a wolf loved to huff and to puff. He'd go around town and blow houses down, till three little pigs cried, "Enough! We've got to get rid of that bully. We're tired of letting him rule. He must put an end to this terrible trend. Let's train at that new ninja school." Pig 1 took beginner Aikido to learn a few basic techniques. He gained some new skills, but got bored with the drills and dropped out in less than 2 weeks. His brother, Pig 2, took jujitsu and learned how to block and to punch. When that wolf comes to knock, he'll be in for a shock. Kia! I will eat him for lunch. The teacher said, "Excellent progress. But Pig-san, you must study more." Pig 2 said, "No way! Sayonara, sensei. I'm ready to settle a score." Pig 3 chose the art of karate and rose bright and early to train. She got in a groove and mastered each move: the cartwheel, the crescent, the crane. She balanced and blocked like an expert and practiced her lessons non-stop. By the time she was through, she could break boards in two by performing a perfect pork chop. For months, she persisted in earnest until she had paid all her dues. How happy she felt when she earned her last belt. I'll make that wolf shake in his shoes. Soon after, the wolf paid a visit to the little straw house of Pig 1. "Stay out of my hut or I'll kick your big butt. I'm telling you, you'd better run." The wolf took a giant step forward. "Oh yeah? Come and get me," he dared. Pig 1 made a fist. He swung, but he missed. "I wish I'd been way more prepared." The wolf chased Pig 1 to his brothers and hollered, "Hey pigs, let me in." Pig 2 yelled, "Retreat, or you'll suffer defeat by the hair of my chinny chin chin." One puff and the wolf blew the door down. Pig 2 did his best flying kick, but whoosh, the wolf dodged and the pig's foot got lodged. "We've got to get out of here quick." The chase carried on to their sisters. Pig 3 was outside in her gi. "I'm a certified weapon, so watch where you're steppin'. You don't want to start up with me." Pig 3 faced the wolf and bowed deeply, for ninjas are very polite. "Quit huffing and puffing, and I am not bluffing. I warn you, I'm willing to fight." She then gave a swift demonstration with backflips and butterfly kicks. The wolf looked quite shaken, but hollered, "Yo, bacon! I'm not at all scared of your tricks." Pig 3 heaped some bricks in a pile. I'll show you what else I can do. With one mighty whack, she split the whole stack. Pig 3 said, that could have been you. The wolf saw that he was outrivaled. He took one last look at Pig 3. I love to eat ham, but I think I should scram before she makes mincemeat of me. The brother pigs high-fived their sister and watched the wolf vanish from view. They cheered, ninjas rule! Let's go back to school so we can be ninja pigs too. They devoted themselves to their training till each proudly earned a degree. 3 pigs full of mojo then ran their own dojo, and life was forever wolf-free. That's a really neat story. I like how it's kind of the same story as the 3 little pigs, but very different in a very ninja way. Let me know what you guys think. Did you like this one better or the 3 little pigs version better? Always practice your 5 fingers of retell. Character, setting, beginning, middle, ends. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey friends, so I'm outside and I think I found a frog. I want to show it to you. Shh. Look at that! Isn't this amazing? Oh my goodness, it's beautiful. It's green with little blue spots. I'm going to show you how to make this frog. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is a white piece of paper, or I guess any piece of paper is going to work just fine, but I'm going to use white because it makes it a little easier for me. And then, do you see how it's a rectangle, 2 long sides and 2 short sides? We need to make it into a square. The easiest way to make this into a square is to take one corner and fold it all the way down so that this top side matches up to the long side. So I'm going to slowly move it over there until this whole line matches up perfectly. Let's see if I can get it on there just right. And then I'm going to fold it just on there. So hold it down with your finger and fold it, and you'll have this nice kind of triangle with the leftovers over here at the end. Now I'm going to mark that with the pencil so I know where to cut and get rid of this extra. Okay, I'll go ahead and open it up so I don't mess up. And now if I cut on this line right here, I should have a perfect square. So I'm going to get my scissors and go ahead and cut that. You can also just tear it if you want to, but I'm going to use scissors. Alright, so now that I have it folded so I can make a triangle like this, I'm going to open it back up and fold this corner down here so that it's got 2 fold lines in it. A lot of origami is just making a bunch of folds and trying your best to get them to line up and make something unique. Alright, so now I have a triangle this way. So if I open it up, you should see an X with the fold lines. Alright. So now the tricky part is I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to fold it into a rectangle again. And always make sure your lines on the sides line up. So it should be like this. Turn it back over. And now if you get the sides that you just folded for the rectangle and pull them in and then push them down, you should have a triangle down here on the bottom and one on top. And you can carefully push it all down to make one little triangle. So that's where you should be at right now. And then the sides will look something like this with the fold in it, but the other side on the back is going to be smooth. So it doesn't matter which side you start on, but you're going to take your corner and push it all the way to the top and fold it just like that. You'll do the same with this side. Fold it, pull it all the way to the top, and crease it. So it should sit there just by itself like that. Now, you're going to take this outside from where it looks like a little square, you take this outside and fold it all the way into this middle. So fold this in, just straight across. And it should have a nice straight line over here, and then pointing right there where there's a hole in the middle. And we'll do the same thing with this side. Pretty much whatever you do on one side, you can do the other. So now it should look something like this. Now you're going to take these 2 points that we folded up earlier, and you're going to fold them out.
To do that, we want this side to line up with this. So it's kind of like rolling it over, and then you'll crease it down, and this part will just have a little part that sticks out. And we'll do the same over here. And here you can see the pencil from when I drew it, so I knew where to cut. A little part that sticks out. So now this whole side is done. This is what it's going to look like on this side. Now we're going to turn it over. And this should be all you see, a nice smooth big triangle with two little ones sticking out up here. Now instead of taking these corners and folding them up here like we did for the other side, we're going to take these corners and roll them this way. And we're going to bring them down right in the middle. So there's one. Let's get this corner and roll it down and line it up right in the middle. Whoops. Try and get a little closer to the middle at least. Okay, so now I have both of those. Now, I'm going to take that same corner that I just folded in and fold it back out the other way, but not all the way to this line. This time it's going to stop a little bit before that. So it's going to go just before. So now you'll see the first fold and you'll see the end of it now. Okay, so I'll do the same thing over here. Just barely there. So it's not actually lined up like every other fold I told you to do. Okay, now the tricky part is going to be, let's see, turn it back over. Right here where these 2 points come together, you're going to fold it down towards you, fold it in half. Right there where the points come together. Now it should look a little silly, but this is what it's going to look like now. If I hold this down, make sure you push that down all the way. And then you're going to fold this part back, and you're going to let this little bit stick out just a tiny bit from the end, right there. Just like that. And now if I turn it back over, it should look just like this. And you can color it. You can draw eyes. And I'll go ahead and color so you can see how it looks at the end. But now if you press down right here with your finger, it should hop more like a frog. Let's see. Alright, good luck. Alrighty, so hopefully you've colored your frog, you folded it all together, and it's ready to play with. So I'm going to turn mine around and see if I can make him hop for you. Oh, there he goes. He's hopping away. Alright, have fun with your origami frog, and I'll see you next time.